What's currently known as the CIA appears to be nothing more than a Hollywood-style drama club and acting school that produces fake series and mini films and all kinds of picture shows. The people who work for the CIA don't have any real tasks or duties to fulfill. Example, one of the CIA operatives has been handed a mission to look into the Roswell conspiracy back in the day, which didn't happen. Investigating fake terror attacks, which didn't happen. People like Tim McVeigh, who worked for the CIA, appears as the main character in the fictional Oklahoma bombing movie. When you think about it, what real tasks would the CIA have if it was in fact a real line of duty, okay, and a real workplace environment? That appears to be nothing such. When you look into certain conspiracies, before the internet, there were people like Art Bell, who had a 1970s radio show, and he would talk about things like chemtrails and CIA operatives like Ted Gunderson of the late 70s and 80s would also verify the chemtrails and the satanic elite Satanism, mind control kind of propaganda. So these so-called CIA operatives are just actors that are used to leak all these fake conspiracies and protect people from fake terrorists. It is not a real line of work, and certainly nothing that it portrays itself as. The CIA is simply not required. It is only used to push all these fictional tales. And if you were working in the CIA, all you would be used for is simply being an actor. But back to the conspiracies, it seems quite ridiculous how they are presented as somewhat new, and the Art Bell stuff becomes the QAnon and the Info Wars, and it is just the same recycled, fictitious type of propaganda and theories that is simply just repackaged. And if you were believing in this kind of stuff for 50 years, and now you have people like PK Truth dedicating channels to chemtrails, when you think about it, it is completely absurd and ridiculous that people don't trace things back to the original source and see that how mainstream it is. The fact that people like Ted Gunderson were talking about chemtrails on mainstream news, and this was actually disclosed, and like, why would he even get the exposure in the first place? But it certainly is interesting nonetheless, and how you wouldn't want to be involved in believing in these kind of nonsense theories for another 20 years and have your mind captured. and surely is interesting about the CIA and how it is nothing more than a Hollywood drama club.